We're back.
Here we go.
Okay. Are you muted, Laquanita, or you're good?
No, I don't think I'm muted.
I can't
Um,
hear you.
I don't hear any red. Nope, I'm not muted. I just looked at the little button down there. It's
I
not
don't
red.
hear you. You're just talking. I don't hear you. Oh, hold on 1 second. I hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I
we
got.
had
I got.
we had a technical difficulty there. Okay, no,
Yeah.
we didn't have a technical difficulty. We had a user difficulty as usual, but we got it. Because
Mm.
I was on in two places, and so when I got out of one, it accidentally kicked us off.
Oh,
So, hey, best friend, what you gonna do? Hey, best friend, what you gonna do?
hey, 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 hey.
Ah,
What it is, best friend? What it is?
what it is, best friend, what it is.
Best friend, you're supposed to answer the question.
I thought we was gonna go into song. all, all is well.
All is well. I'm so glad to hear all is well. Why is your square bigger than my square?
Because I am on like a laptop thingy, and
Oh, a
you're on
tablet.
a tablet, and you probably
Oh,
have yours vertical set. And
yeah, because it won't do landscaping. Let's see.
hold on, here does that make here we go. We together now.
Bigger.
You're bigger, we're
I
bigger.
can see myself.
Bigger,
I'm bigger.
we're
I can
bigger.
see myself.
Bigger, you're bigger.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we'll just wait until some people come on the live.
Come on in the room.
Come on in the room.
Jesus is my doctor.
And he writes all my scripture.
He do some more stuff too, but I don't remember the rest of the words. But he
Give me
do it.
all of my medicine.
Oh, yep. Give me all of my medicine in the room. So much help.
Ah, bless it, Lord, bless it.
You know what? We didn't send out links this time.
We surely did not.
Yeah, we didn't. I put it on Facebook though. We didn't send out any links.
We didn't.
No. And Cynthia told you to remind her.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
that kind of goes back to where we ask people. That's why everybody is important to subscribe and hit the notification buttons
Yep.
so that you will get the actual notification that'll automatically pop up and let you know that we're live, that we are here for you
Yep.
to do this. So what we will do is we'll talk a little bit while longer here, and if some people come on, then we'll kind of jump back into a discussion. If not, then we'll just kind of postpone until next Thursday, and we'll kind of come back together and bring some stuff back together. But in the meantime, best friend, you and I could just still have like a little conversation for like 10-15 minutes about whatever.
Girl, did I tell you
Okay,
about how
not
I
whatever.
you said whatever.
Because that was a girl like girl. So let me scratch that. Not whatever, but
I was gonna be good.
but
I was gonna be
almost
good.
whatever.
What? I'm not gonna say nothing bad. Mm, man, you talk then. You
No.
talk.
Mm-mm.
I was just gonna just say how I tried to dye my hair honey blonde and it came out gray. Then I had to dye it again orange and it came out red.
I was gonna say, well, it's red.
Yeah, that's not what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to
Why
be
do you,
orange.
why do you keep dyeing your hair though?
I'm
Like
so bored. I think it's almost turning 50. I am so bored.
with your hair color, that really?
Yeah, I'm bored. It seems like that's the only thing I got control over. So
Oh.
I'm just so bored. I've been wanting to change, and I'm like, oh, well, let's not change. Just
Well,
change my hair.
it matches your shirt.
Well, thank you. We wasn't playing, but hello.
Oh, okay.
I was just bored.
It matches my shirt too. Look,
Yeah,
we got on similar. Look, we got on the same colors, and we didn't even plan it.
I know it because we got
Oh,
best friend intuition.
that's the thing.
Yep, I just made
Okay.
it up.
Friend tuition.
Best
Best
friend intuition.
tuition. Oh, we have one viewer. I bet you it's oh, it's hey Tanya. Oh, so about y'all funny. Tanya, how long you been watching us? How tell me how long have you been just hiding in the background watching us cut up?
Yeah, because we've been here for a minute. Because
Yeah,
we didn't advertise. It's our fault. We ain't
yeah,
advertised. We ain't tell nobody. We
yeah.
showed it.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
did 2 classes today. I
Tanya
did
said she
2
just got
tests. Who?
Tanya said she just got on, so yeah,
Okay.
she wasn't out here for a long time, listening to us cut up. So you
Um,
did 2 classes today.
yes, and I took 2 quizzes today. So I was really into my studies today. I was really trying to do everything on my to-do list today. And
Mm.
I did. I did most of there was only one thing that I didn't do. So I was very proud of myself. I'm trying to be more disciplined. But my
Absolutely.
phone kept ringing. But
I didn't call you.
I know. She know who it is, but she know I
Uh,
love her. But no, she was not the only one that called me. So many people called me today. But I got my 2 classes done and I finished my quizzes and I passed them both.
okay.
Mhm.
All
Yep.
right. Excellent. Look. She admitted it. She said it was me.
But you know what? It wouldn't be our relationship if she didn't call me 12 times a day. If she didn't call me, I'm like, what's wrong? Something is wrong. She has not called me 12 times today. It wasn't
Mm,
even 12.
got it.
It's all good. But no, it wasn't all her. I got a lot of calls today. I really did. Well, I had to make a lot of calls too. Because Wednesday I don't do calls. And it's like I had all the messages from yesterday today. So
Okay. Well, look, since we're talking and we're just kind of in that vein, and let's just talk about that. So you just said that on Wednesdays you do not take any calls on Wednesday. What is the whole reason behind all of that?
okay, so once upon a time, me and my friend decided to do Lent. And one of the things that we did for Lent was to sacrifice something that had to be really significant, right? And at that time, you guys thought I talked on the phone. Now, I was on the phone all the time, right? And so we talked about what we was gonna do. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fast my phone. And she was like, there's no way you can do it. You're not gonna be able to do it. I'm like, yes, I can. On Wednesdays, I'm gonna set my phone to do not disturb. People can only call for emergencies. It's only available to certain people. And that's what I did. And that was like years ago, right? I know it had to be every bit of 2 or 3 years ago. And to prove to myself that I can do it, I kept doing it even past the Lent time. And when I do it properly, it works very well because it gives me a time to decompress myself, to spend some time with God, do my prayers, do my devotionals, even though I do that every day, but to just recollect myself from Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday, all them days before Wednesday.
Mhm.
And so it's peaceful. It's peaceful. I can watch a whole TV show without somebody calling me. Of course, my kid's gonna call, but they have gotten a lot better because they're
Yeah,
like, it's not important. So I really don't get a lot of my messages until Thursday morning because my phone automatically sets itself at midnight.
gotcha.
Yep.
Well, Tanya she just posted a comment said that she never followed the rule.
She doesn't. She doesn't. I think I talked to her more times yesterday because I took her off of everybody is do not disturb, but you have like a list you can put like favorites where they can get through.
Right,
Well,
right.
I added her to my favorites because she got some stuff going on. So I added her to my favorites, in case something was happening, I need to know. I think I talked to her 12 times yesterday for real. Like, and I answered every time. I'm like, oh, something might be wrong. Something
So,
might be wrong.
so basically, you talked to Tanya 24 times in a 48-hour period. So,
It can happen.
yeah, it's okay, Tanya. I see you every 2 hours. Just kind of like, like a newborn, just kind of feeding on that feeding cycle. Got
And
it.
it don't be deep conversation. It just be like, oh, I forgot to tell you this. Oh, and this. Oh, and guess what happened? And oh, poo poo, guess what?
Tanya
But
says she's trying to keep you in the know.
yeah, she is. She is. And then, like, if I don't call her, oh, she would have a whole fit. But see, I don't call her. I never call her. I wait for her to call me because I know she's going to call me. That's our relationship. She calls me, I answer, we talk. That's how it works.
Oh, look, she just posted. She says because she's been down for a week, she had to catch you up. So
Yeah, she did. She did. We had to play catch up. And I was out last week. She was down for a week, and I was on an adventure. So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, sounds like a plan. Well, so I think we have like 4 viewers online right now. So of course we know we have the all committed Tanya. Now we got the Dennis Rutledge. Dennis said that you and Tanya are glued together. Look at you. All I had to do was say Dennis Rutledge, and she gets all giddy. Go ahead, girl. Give me a shout out.
It's my baby. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, you finished now?
Yeah.
Compose. Yeah. All right. So, what do you want to talk about today? Are we going to still talk about gratitude a little bit and then kind of move on into some things?
Sure, let's go.
All right. So guys, we last time we said that we were going to talk about gratitude and talk about a little bit of why and how that's important. And of course, if any of you want to kind of jump in on this conversation, chime in a little bit as well, by all means, let us know, and then we can invite you into the room and into the space with us to discuss gratitude. And then after that, we are going to tell you what's next with L&K, because that is absolutely the title of this particular show tonight. And so we're not gonna belabor long, but we do want to go ahead and talk about gratitude because we said that we would. And so we'll touch on that a little bit, and then we'll go on to the what's next part of that. So for me, I think having gratitude is very, very important. In fact, that so many times, like throughout our day and throughout life, there's so many things that can get us down and have us looking this way and that way, and looking at all the bad things, that we sometimes forget to take note of all of the wonderful little things that we have in our lives, all of the people that we have in our lives that we take for granted on a daily basis. And so I think that practicing gratitude is being consistent with practicing gratitude now is something that'll kind of help you remind you of what you have and all the good that you that's available to you, to help put your life in a better perspective. Because if not, I think sometimes we'll just kind of go down this rabbit hole where we're just continuously, all we just see is the negativity and the darkness, and we don't realize all the good that is there for us. What are your takes on it?
I wholeheartedly agree. I feel that when I learned how to be more grateful, I saw a shifting in my attitude and how I looked at things. As I said on a previous segment, best friend had to get me back right, and in the way she chose to do that, it was like, why are you always playing the victim? How long are you gonna play the victim? I'm like, ugh. But it shifted some things because we also decided to hold each other accountable so that we can express gratitude. When I started to do that, I honestly saw things shift for me in the way I saw things, in the way I processed things, in the way I thought about things, the way I felt about things. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I heard about the whole gratitude thing, and oh, you should do a grateful journal, and you should do this and practice gratitude. I'm like, that's not gonna change anything. Basically, that's how I felt. I didn't think it was gonna shift anything the way it did, because I'm like, I'm grateful. I ain't gotta say it. But when you put words to it and you say it and you acknowledge it, and all the little things, even the little things like that you're grateful for, and you add up all these things. It's like you never run out of something to be grateful for, and it just lightens your mood. It makes you feel better. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even find that even sometimes, like when the day has been long and you're just so tired and you just really don't think your brain, that moments when your brain is just not functioning right. Like, man, I can't
Right.
do one thing. But when I do like put myself in a position where I'm just pausing for a minute and I'm like forcing myself to actually think of something, I have to pull
Right.
out something. It's like, oh, okay. It just kind of brings me back to center
Right.
to realize that I really do have a lot to be grateful for. So, what is the practice that you do every day around gratitude? What is it that you do?
Well, it's funny that you asked that question. So my best friend, that her over there. Okay, so she came to me and she was like, "Hey, we should do like a grateful journal." And I'm like, "Okay." So every day we have to send each other three gratefuls every single day. Now, I know some of you are thinking like, "What if you forget?"
Mm.
We could go 27 days and forget. But when we catch up, we got to do 27 times three worth of gratefuls because you have to make up for all the days that you missed. And sometimes, because that's how it works, we don't miss as much because we'll have to go back and catch up on all the gratefuls. So we do three gratefuls every single day. And we have been doing it for, gosh, I know a couple of years now, and it really does help. Sometimes I actually go back and I read through her gratefuls and I read through my gratefuls, and I'm just like, man, we might not have everything we want, we might not have all of our heart's desires, but we have a lot to be
Mhm.
grateful for. So
Yeah.
that, I think, is a great practice to have.
Yeah, and so Tanya just posted that that's a lot of gratefuls. Yes, Tanya, it is a lot of grateful. So that's why it's it's important, like for us to try to stay on task and get those three in a day, right? Um,
Right,
Making sure that we get three in, and it can be at any point in time of the day.
yeah,
Sometimes in the morning, middle of the day. So we don't put it like a time limit that we have to have
right,
it done by, because there might be something that happens late in the afternoon that you want to add to that list versus whatever.
right.
And it doesn't, and sometimes there's some things on there that are repetitive, not repetitive that day or repetitive that week, but it might
Mhm.
be something that, hey, it brought back my remembrance of something about this person or something about this space or something that I now have. I know for me, I consider everything I consider everything worthy to be on that list,
Right.
sometimes.
Me too.
So, like if you've ever grown up, Tiny talking about, I'm grateful for eyebrow lashes and my foot, the fuzz on my head. Girl, yes, be grateful
Yes,
for all of that.
be grateful.
Be
Yes,
grateful
somebody
for
has
all of
no eyelashes.
that. Exactly, exactly.
Right.
Sometimes I'll be like, Lord, I'm grateful for indoor plumbing. I'm great. I'm
Right.
grateful for
I'm
electricity. Hey, Yakima.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm like, I'm grateful for my pillow. And I don't have to lay on a flat mattress. I'm grateful for clean water. I'm grateful for the air.
exactly.
Sometimes I'm grateful just for the grateful list. And then
Exactly.
I think the thing that's really great, sometimes when we're on track and we can only do three, I'm like, which ones am I gonna choose? I got a lot to be
Yeah,
grateful for today.
right. Like
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, he's like, hey, I got to save up something.
yeah.
Like I
I got
want
a
to
lot.
add this to the list. And sometimes just like you, I'm tempted to put like a bonus one in there or a bonus.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'll go
Like,
stick to the rules. We just go to
yeah, stick
three.
to the rules. Three
But it
grateful.
makes
But I'm like,
but
which one?
it forces you to actually think about it, and then
Yep.
especially when you have like a bunch to choose from, it's like, man, what goes on this list this particular time,
Right.
this
And
particular.
it has been transformative for me. It really has. It has been transformative for me because my attitude was not always the best attitude,
Mhm.
especially living with a disability. Um, I would get down a lot. I would be in my feels a lot when different things happen, and I would think about my list, and or I would force myself to do my grateful list then, or I go back and read my gratefuls, and it's just like things could always be worse.
Right.
And some of the things that I take for granted, other people would die for.
Mm. Yeah. I feel you with that. So The other thing, I think I want everybody to know too about our grateful list. Our grateful list is not just about us either,
Right.
because
Right.
like if there's something about someone that we want to celebrate, we will put that person on our grateful list as well.
Right.
Like I'm so grateful that this person's business is booming, or I'm so grateful that whatever accomplishment they may have in their
Right.
life, we will actually put that person on our grateful list.
Yep.
Also, so that we, just to kind of not just to celebrate us, but to celebrate the people that are close to us, or that been
Right.
in our mind, or even just somebody that we've been praying for, and
Right.
a answered prayer to that sort of thing. We will put that on our grateful list, like because we're just really, really look, we're just really, really grateful.
Yes.
We're
Achieve
really, really
gratitude.
grateful. Yeah.
Yes.
So is there anybody else that's watching that want to kind of join in on this conversation? Hey, yeah, want to know, like, hey, do you have a grateful practice? So for us, we text each other versus writing, because I know that actually writing can be a little bit more challenging for you versus texting, and then texting is just a little bit more immediate, and then we're able to kind of just track it better, where both of us can see each other's stuff real time at any given point in time, but not necessarily us exchanging papers back and forth and a bunch of emails and that sort of thing. We just actually
Right.
in our phone. And it's good because you, like, if you're having a bad day, you can just kind of scroll back through each other's gratefuls and just kind of get
Right.
an additional reminder of there is definitely something to be grateful for. Um,
Right. And I want to say this. Back in 2022, when I had the retinal detachment and I couldn't see anything, um, best friend would audio me her gratefuls. So it became a lot more powerful to hear the voice, to hear
mhm.
the gratefuls, and that was the way I could send them back to her. So I just thought that was cool too. So I have audio gratefuls and I have visual gratefuls.
Okay.
Those
Well,
two.
with that said, do you think we need to do the audio?
I mean, we can switch back and forth because I send an audio in a minute, but I like the fact that when we text them, they're labeled. You can put the date and everything on there. Even
Yeah,
though when you send the audio, you can put the date on there too,
right.
but you don't know what it is until you hit it. But yeah, I did enjoy the audio gratefuls. I did.
Hmm.
I did a whole grateful series on TikTok one time. Remember that?
I do. It was like 50, was it 50 gratefuls
Oh,
or
I
50
think it
days
was.
or something?
I think it was 21 days of gratefuls.
Okay.
30 days, 31 days of gratefuls. That's what it was.
Okay. Okay. I don't know where I get 50 from.
I don't know. Maybe you wanted me to keep going. I don't know.
Okay. Could be. Could be. Could be. All right. So are there no takers to join in on this conversation with us? We will bring you on the live, no matter what you look like or anything.
Come on in.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Looks like we have no takers. We actually have no takers. Uh-oh. I got a ding from somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
I'm not gonna, because I can't see it. So and the effort not to end this live again.
Please don't.
Okay. So okay. Confession time.
There
Confession.
it is again. It dinged again.
And I don't know what it is. I can't see because this is not my computer today. um, Here's the thing. We went live. We were on time. Just in case you think we weren't on time, we were on time today. However, I was logged in two different locations. Thought I was just logging out of one, and I ended the whole thing. So that's why we had to scramble to come back in. But I'm eventually gonna get it. I'm like,
Yep.
yes, I'm gonna get
Yep.
it. I'm going to get it. So again, like we said, we're not gonna hold you guys long. We're almost at the 30-minute mark, so we're at 24 minutes right now. And we did want to kind of talk about gratefulness a little bit and whatnot. And so, but we do have some other things that we want to share with you guys before our time ends on here. And so I'll let Liquanita share.
What? Did you really just do that?
I did. I did. I did.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Okay. So,
which is just really, really general, just really general, high level information. Yeah. Yeah.
no, whatever.
Uh,
All right. So you guys know LNK, according to LNK, has been in the works for a very long time. And although we didn't start it exactly the way we wanted to, we took a dive and we jumped right in there, mistakes, bloopers, and all, because we wanted to follow through with what we said we were going to do. And that is what we have done. However,
however, howsoever,
however, we have collectively, well, just the two of us, but well, considering there was some outside forces, but
just the two of us.
we have decided to put a pin, a comma,
Yeah, just
and
a comma.
a comma in life according to LNK, because there have been some life circumstances that will prevent us from continuing down this road at this time.
Yeah.
So this
well in the fashion and form that we want to.
Yes, in the way that we want to. Yeah. So being that we want to have a no holds barred platform, we're going to put a pin, comma, in it for right now. We will be back, but as of today, this will be our final episode.
Not final, just like our pause episode.
Our pause episode.
Yeah,
Yes, our pause episode.
Yeah. And so once we get clarifications and work some other stuff out, then we'll definitely be back, because we want to be with you guys, and we thank you so much for all of you who have shown up for these 3 episodes. for these episodes, kind of thing, and giving us so much of your time and your love, and even your support, because you're here, and I know that you're here because you love us. We know it. So hey, Dennis just posted, I'm grateful for life itself. Amen, Dennis. And then he said, what?
I'm grateful for you, honey.
but his next statement was like, what? Wait a minute, what do you mean y'all are not doing this anymore?
Yeah, that's where we are, honey.
It's not that we're not doing it anymore. We're just not doing it for right now.
Yes.
Type deal. So, but we'll definitely, prayerfully working our way through,
right.
So that we can come back bigger and bolder in the next go round, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we might even have that, backdrop and flowers and music and all that stuff that, best friend was trying to get in here the first time. We probably gonna have all of that next time.
But even this is really nice though, still.
It's nice. I like it. I like it. It's like talking to you on the phone, but not.
Yeah.
And with other people listening to our conversation.
I'm not just talking to you as well.
I know we're talking to other people, but it's just like I told her, a lot of people, I have had a couple of people say, okay, are y'all really like that for real? Are y'all best friends like in real life? Yeah.
All right.
We said that the first episode.
Yeah. All right. For this. So all the people that are currently watching us right now, if you know us, give us a heart emoji if you think that if you believe that this is how we are all the time. Give us a heart emoji, or give us some hearts or something. Just let us know. Let everybody else know that you agree that this is really who we are.
Right.
And that's kind of what we kind of did on our first episode, was like, hey, some of you think you know us, some of you don't. And like, let's give you an opportunity to see who we really are and how we really act and that sort of thing. And what have you. So yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I think we're pretty authentic. I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What are you laughing at? You know I can't see what's going on.
Because I'm always laughing.
She is. Oh my God.
So nothing has to be funny. I'm just laughing. Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out what that ding is when we get out of here, because it's still dinging.
It is. All right. So guys, we're at 30 minutes. So we just wanted to kind of just say, hey, thank you guys. We're putting a comma, but please know when we come back up, ready to go live full force, we'll definitely make sure that you're pulled back into the loop. And then we'll give you plenty of time this time so you can actually really get your popcorn together, get all your drinks and everything that you'll need. If you don't want popcorn and you're actually going to have fried chicken and all that good stuff as well, whatever you're going to have, we just want you to bring it on while you're watching us and treat us as if you were watching. I know I said last time I said different world, but I'm gonna go with Living Color this time. I'm gonna go with not Living Color, Living Single, Living Single. Yeah. All the girlfriends, and they was living, and vibing, and yeah. So all of the shows that you used to love back in the day, yeah, just like that.
Told you she'll just bust out with a song, just never know when.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
No, you're not gonna stop.
I am. Okay, I will stop in like 30 minutes. I promise I'm gonna do better.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Good night. We love you all. Thank you guys for these 3 videos, but we're coming back. We're coming back full force, and it's gonna be better than ever. We promise. All right. Yep. Thank you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh my gosh.
End it yet.
Oh my gosh, I'm still sitting here.
Oh, Tanya said we love y'all.
Love you too.
Kima, she's like, she just can't with us.
I know.
Yeah, we know. We love you anyway, Kima.
Yes, Kiki.
Good night.
Good night.